好莱坞导演史蒂芬·史皮伯2026年最新电影《揭秘日》释出的预告片当中，出现了一种能接管意识的神秘头盔。没想到现实世界真的有这种黑科技。有一名曾经在美国空军基地工作的女子向媒体爆料，基地内就有一顶神秘头盔，据说只要戴上它，就能跟外星人进行意识沟通。更可怕的是，电影《揭秘日》的预告片还出现了一名气象主播被外星力量控制大脑，对着镜头向地球人发声。没想到这段情节也是真的。1976年，墨西哥有一名飞行员在驾驶飞机时跟塔台进行通讯，通话到一半，飞行员的声音突然改变，还说出了一段奇怪的内容。当年这段真实录音档也曝光了。带你去听听他说了什么。
What did you steal?
Secrets. The data they paid me to protect.
Are they people?
No.
封锁超过半世纪的外星禁忌真相，在2026年解封倒数。好莱坞传奇导演史蒂芬·史皮伯要向全球70亿人亲手揭秘。
Good morning, Kansas City. Let's take a look at today. Let's. Today is today's.
入侵人类意识，甚至操控嘴巴隔空发声。电影《揭秘日》中，气象主播遭外星力量接管的惊悚情节不是虚构。1976年6月21日，一名墨西哥飞行员和塔台通讯，声音却突然变调，还说出一段不可思议的内容。诡异通讯内容来自墨西哥阿卡普科塔台当年秘密封存的真实录音档案。因为把飞行员当成发声工具和塔台对话的他，疑似就是外星文明。神秘通讯突然中断，下一秒，飞行员的声音瞬间恢复正常。落地检查，体内也没有药物反应，精神状态毫无异样。但事件过后，这名飞行员竟被下令永久停职。高空中究竟藏有什么秘密？电影《揭秘日》似乎暗示了答案。
This 79-year terror campaign of lies has to end.
What are you gonna do?
Full disclosure to the whole world.
That truth will upend all established order across the entire world.
在提前曝光的预告片中，画面短暂出现罗斯威尔英文字样，指的正是1947年震惊全球的罗斯威尔飞碟坠毁事件。一段封存数十年的新闻真实录音，还原事发瞬间。
Headline edition, July 8, 1947. The Army Air Forces has announced that a flying disc has been found and is now in the possession of the Army.
就在外星飞行员盘被找到的消息发布短短几小时后，美军却突然全面改口，宣称那只是高空气球。但真相真是如此吗？一张当年被媒体意外拍下的神秘备忘录，近年竟被成功破译，让整起罗斯威尔事件又再度出现惊人转折。
这个备忘录上写的是，华盛顿空军总部已经知悉飞碟 DISC 是一个新发现。 农场附近发现的残骸 wreck 和里面的遇难者 victims 要立刻用 B-29轰炸机或者是 C-47运输机运到莱特帕特森基地，然后晚些时候再运几个高空气象气球。
备忘录的破译内容不但直接证实罗斯威尔事件真实发生，更曝光了一座美国空军最不能说的秘密——18号机库。事发当年，所有回收的飞碟残骸全被送进这里封存研究，而结果彻底颠覆人类想象。
It wasn't any thicker than the foil out of a pack of cigarettes. But the thing about that got me is that you couldn't even bend it, you couldn't bend it. Even with a sledgehammer would bounce off of it. So I knew that I had never seen anything like that before. And as of now, I don't know what it was.
爆料者正是当年第一批进入罗斯威尔事件现场的空军军官杰西·马塞尔。退役多年后，他终于公开揭露自己当年亲眼看见的卫星真相。
It was not anything from this earth that I'm quite sure of. Because I was, being an intelligence officer, I was familiar with just about all materials used in aircraft and air travel. This is nothing like that. It could not have been.
连亲眼见过残骸的空军军官都无法辨认那究竟是什么材质，因为后续检验发现，这些比锡箔纸还薄的残骸，竟然是26层神秘金属压制而成，表面不只带有网状格纹，还刻着无法解读的卫星文字。但18号机库隐匿的不止飞碟残骸，一名曾在美国空军基地担任文书打字员的女子爆料，18号机库地下还藏着另一个从未对外公开的秘密。
Vehicles that were probably extraterrestrial.
Right. And then the one where they brought the 2 men into Wright-Patterson Air Force Base and put them in the ice box. I didn't see it because nobody was allowed to see it.
Okay, when 2 little men.
He called them little green men. Then he described them as a greenish blue. And they were 4 foot tall. And they were dead.
And we're talking about non-humans.
The non-humans, right.
根据这名文书打字员描述，存放在18号机库的外星人尸体一度高达30具，全被封进特制的低温胶囊，终年冷冻在零下120度。他们生前还被发现头戴一种能直接连接意识的神秘装置。
研究可能是用来进行心电感应的设备，一种像微型电路一样的东西。这么一小块电路板集成了飞碟上的所有设备。要知道，世界第一块集成电路是在1959年才出现的。现在世界上最先进的集成电路和罗斯威尔的这块电路板还有着巨大的差距。
Hello, Jane.
Please. Have a seat.
揭秘日中能接管意识的神秘装置和当年打字员描述的外星科技相当雷同，而这项技术似乎已经遭美方悄悄破解，因为在发现外星头盔6年后 ，CIA 突然启动一项控制大脑的极机密计划，甚至传出打造一台能改写人类思想的洗脑游戏机。
In 1981, a Portland arcade received a video game called Polybius that had gameplay unlike anything anyone had ever seen before. The player would stare at random geometric patterns and strange shapes, causing them to fall into a sort of hypnotic state. Now, this game was so addictive that players would line up around the block and get into physical fights in order to play it.
当年新闻报道证实，在这台游戏机出现之后，多名青少年玩家不止行为反常失控，还陆续有头晕、失忆的现象，甚至离奇身亡。据说 FBI 紧急介入，秘密封存游戏机台，外界才发现这机台的游戏内容真的不太对劲。
Also, there's only one known screen capture of the game's title screen. The screen cap shows the name of the game, the year, copyright, and says it was developed by a company named Sinneslöschen. Now, in German, this translates to sensory deprivation or sense deleting.
Are they people?
人类感官正被一步步剥夺，但外星文明却疑似在地球表面留下越来越巨大的讯号。2026年5月8日，英国再次出现最新麦田圈，竟然是一个五角星。 仔细看，这个最新麦田圈的线条里，竟然藏着一圈又一圈相当精密的漩涡纹路。这种纹路并非偶然，而是出现在大量麦田圈中的共同特征。有研究人员大胆怀疑，这是外星文明在地球上的虫洞坐标。
The proliferation of wormhole-themed crop circles tells us that this is the method of communication as well as travel of these advanced visitors.
There is a possibility that we are dealing with time travelers. The time travelers are using the crop formations to judge the accuracy of their time travel.
如果麦田圈的漩涡真是外星定位坐标，类似的符号竟也出现在罗斯威尔事件发生地附近。诡异的是，符号出现的地点不是麦田，而是直接生成在石头表面。
Triangular-shaped rock that is completely uniform in color and has a circular design on top of it that isn't etched into the rock, but actually protrudes from it.
从岩石中长出来的神秘图腾，竟和麦田圈中的漩涡符号惊人相似。更不可思议的是，专家发现麦田圈本身似乎也正在违反地球物理现象。
麦田圈中的麦子，它们的节径处都发生了异常的拉伸和弯曲，有些麦子的弯曲角度甚至达到了90度。在茎节被拉长并弯曲90度后，麦子并没有死亡，而且还在向着水平方向继续生长。
科学检验还发现，麦田圈内的植物生长速度竟比外围快上5%，部分区域还出现超过600度的高温烧焦痕迹。更诡异的是，土壤中的微生物竟会发出荧光，现场甚至还测到异常电磁现象。难道麦田圈形成瞬间，真的曾经有某种未知能量降临地表
？You use a static meter, electrostatic meter, and what we found is that there were higher levels of static charge in the formations than in the regular standing stock, which was like an indication to us that something electrically active was going on in these formations.
难道这些异常电流真的和外星有关？当人类还在怀疑地外文明是否存在时，一场迟到数十年的真相正在揭秘。他们或许从未离开我们的天空。
Whatever happens, don't you let go.
接下来这个画面是史上第一起外星讯号登上电视台的神秘事件。1977年，英国的南方电视台正在播出晚间新闻，而且是主播现场的 live 直播。突然间被一个外来的讯号干扰，时间长达6分钟之久。这真的是外星人在说话吗？我们找到了当年的新闻片段，带您还原真相。
These include stopping the execution of all captured prisoners of war, allowing negotiations.
1977年，英国电视台发生一起真实的超自然事件，长达6分钟，播出无法控制的外星讯号，至今为止在新闻史上前所未见。
The Rhodesian nationalist leader Bishop Abel Muzorewa has accepted.
1977年11月26日傍晚5点多，英国南方电视台一如往常播出新闻时段，主播讲到一半时，突然出现一段干扰讯号。电视台立刻派出工程人员紧急处理，却一直找不到讯号干扰的来源。没想到下一秒瞬间转黑，出现电视史上最惊悚的瞬间。
This is the voice of Allah, representative of the Galactic speaking to you.
这一段诡异的机械声，声称来自地外文明，还念出一长串给地球人的声明。全长6分钟的内容，切不断，也无法中断，全程就这样 live 播了出去。
All your weapons of evil must be removed. The time for conflict is now past.
当天晚上，电视台也接获多起英国民众的投诉电话，造成当地民众恐慌，同时也让电视台监管单位介入调查，真的是外星讯号吗？
Nobody came forward to claim responsibility for this event. To this day, no one knows who was behind it.
48年后的今天，调查单位依旧找不到讯号来源。难道外星人挟持电视台是真实事件吗？就在挟持电视台事件的3年后，1980年同样发生英国电视台认证的外星事件，这次更留下大量人证物证，还出动国防部介入调查。45年前的超自然录音档还原了惊悚时刻。
Here he comes from the south. He's coming toward us now. Now we're observing what appears to be a beam coming down to the ground. It's surreal.
45年前，外星飞船就曾经到过地球吗？当年的英国媒体更访问到目击者，他的身份还是一名退役空军中校。
My name is Charles I. Halt. I'm a retired Air Force colonel. I found out years later they did see something, but they didn't want to talk about it or reveal it. Sent down a laser-like beam at our feet. The objects remained in the sky for approximately 3 to 4 hours. I was asked to write a memo, which I did.
这名目击中校表示，明明亲眼看到一艘 UFO 坠落森林，却在下一秒又瞬间消失，根本不合常理。
The men return to that clearing in the woods. And when they reach it, they find there are 3 indentations that are 7 inches in diameter and circular, 1.5 inches deep.
当年报道还指出，树木上出现了辐射迹象。从热成像画面显示，树木的温度比周围环境高出好几倍，表示树干上有异常高温。
We are getting an indication of an heat source coming out of that center spot.
这名中校还拿出一本神秘笔记，笔记中清楚留下当年在 UFO 上看见的神秘符号和一组疑似密码的数字。
So they sent the numbers to a computer expert to see if there was anything to it. Now they didn't tell the computer guy anything. The tech couldn't believe it. It was a message from the future.
专家破译发现，竟然是一段来自8100年的未来讯息，讯息中更提到一组神秘坐标。
This, the rest of the message is a list of coordinates for locations all over the planet. The Great Pyramid of Giza, the Nazca Lines in Peru, Mount Taishan in China, the Temple of Apollo in Greece.
怎么这么刚好？坐标位置全部落在地球上的未解文明。更奇怪的是，其中一组坐标更指向一座隐形岛屿。
如果大家现在在谷歌地图上找这个岛屿，会发现它的坐标呢，其实是一片汪洋大海。然而，根据数百年前的欧洲水手说，它是一座拥有先进文明的神秘幻影岛。
调阅中世纪的欧洲古地图，确实有这座神秘小岛，但 Google 上却再也找不到。因此，有阴谋论者推测，有某种高等生物利用隐形科技将整座岛屿隐藏。至今为止，所有真相都还藏在中校的密码笔记中。更离奇的超自然事件是发生在1996年巴西电视台，当年的主播真实报道了政府活捉外星人事件。
Muita gente acredita que trata-se de extraterrestre e dizem também que o ser foi capturado pelas autoridades e é mantido escondido em algum lugar.
Que a estranha criatura foi capturada e depois levada para outro estado.
O comandante da escola leu nota oficial, negando toda a história.
Nada temos a esconder.
巴西军方第一时间出面否认，但媒体为了揭开军方试图掩盖的真相，第一时间就采访到亲眼看见外星人的3姐妹。
Tava com medo, tava escondendo alguma coisa.
Foi a primeira coisa que chamou a atenção na hora, foi os olhos dele, que era bem grande, não do tamanho do ser humano, formato do ser humano, 3 vezes maior que o nosso.
3 times bigger.
Bem grande, vermelho. É aquele vermelho assim, não vermelho sangue.
Não era um humano que a gente viu, sinceramente, não era um bicho também. E assim, hoje em dia, eu acho sim que é um ser de outro planeta.
极度惊吓的3姐妹立刻跑进警局报案，警方也在第一时间将不明生物活捉送往医院。
4 de maio, ufólogos de todo o país, reunidos em Varginha, soltam o que acreditam ser uma bomba.
2 seres extraterrestres foram capturados, foram mantidos sob cativeiro, depois, posteriormente, foram levados para o hospital aqui da cidade e, posteriormente, foi retirado da cidade.
从1977年的英国电视台遭不明讯号辖制干扰，再到2024年拍到疑似外星生物的真实影像，或许地外文明早就一步一步告诉人类，地球上不只存在一种生命。